your discretion. We're about to perform a scene that deals with the topics of sexual assault and rape. For any audience members who are uncomfortable, please do its best for you, and if that entails leaving the room, feel free to do so. And for any audience members who have committed an act of sexual assault,
or for those of you who simply don't want to deal with it, tough.
Now, to move forward with the show. What the hell was that for?
I didn't mean to.
That's not an apology.
I didn't know what I was doing.
You didn't know what you were
I didn't know what I was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing.
He's a good man.
Boys will be boys.
I'm sure he didn't mean it like
Are
that.
you sure you didn't want it?
What were you wearing?
You just want attention.
Stop complaining
If
so
it was really
much.
sexual assault, why didn't you report?
Why didn't you fight
At
back?
least you weren't seriously
But that
injured.
happened such a long time ago. Don't you think it's time to forgive and forget? Forget? How do I just forget?
Just, bam.
Just bam. Okay, how do I forgive?
Just ask for his sins to be forgiven.
Ask for his sins to be forgiven.
Yeah, learn to forgive.
Alright. Forgive the man who ripped off my clothes.
Forgive the man who pushed me to
Forgive the man who created these bruises.
Forgive the man who created these physical scars.
Forgive the man who created these mental scars.
Forgive the man who makes me afraid to walk alone at night.
Or during the day.
Or
at
at
any time.
Forgive the man who makes me afraid.
Forgive the man who is not sorry. Forgive the man who knew what he was doing. To hell with that man. Hey,
Yeah?
do you ever carry around weapons?
I mean, like a knife.
Yeah, like a knife or like pepper spray. You know, like the usual things that girls have to carry to
Keep themselves safe from men who linger.
Yeah, those kinds of things.
Yeah, I have a knife in my car.
How does that help?
What do you mean?
I mean, if the knife's in your car and your tacker's outside of your car and you don't have enough time to reach it, I mean, how does that help? Statistics say that every 73 seconds an American is sexually assaulted.
82% of juvenile victims are female.
90% of rape victims are female.
College students are 3 times more likely to be raped.
17.7 million American women have reported that they have been victims of attempted or committed assault since 1998.
Why is it such a big deal with women? Men get raped too.
First of all, men get raped should be its own sentence, not to silence the voice of female survivors.
We are not statistics.
We are not numbers.
We're not victims.
We are survivors.
You are so incredibly brave.
I shouldn't have to be raped. I don't want to be
We shouldn't
raped.
have to fight to feel comfortable in our own skin.
This is my body. My body requires my consent.
Yeah, but did you say no?
The silence of my yes speaks just as loud as my no.
What's wrong?
He wasn't supposed to do that to me. He was my boyfriend.
He's my boss.
He was my coworker.
He's my teacher.
He was my teammate.
He's my coach.
He was my producer.
my classmate.
He was my tutor.
He's my professor.
He was my agent.
He's my best friend.
I trusted you. But she listened to me,
And she listened to me.
and she helped me.
And she comforted me.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Do you believe us?